However, this small downtown neighborhood, Cottage Hill, has endured those problems.
Now it seems the neighborhood has gotten to the point that it's going to be stable and it's going to continue. We're in a phase now of deciding in what direction the neighborhood's going to go. There are a number of options that are open to us, and we're looking at all these various options now in terms of the people in the neighborhood and trying to decide how to build up the good points in the neighborhood and trying to work ourselves out of the problems that we still have and some new problems that are coming up just as a matter of growth and so forth.
What are some of those problems?
Well, we look at what happens in other cities, in other neighborhoods like ours, and we see that as a neighborhood becomes more successful and so forth, you end up having problems with speculation. People speculate on real estate in the neighborhood. You end up having a problem with dislocation of some of the older and maybe poorer residents of the area. And we've been very pleased with the fact that Cottage Hill is a diversified area. It's a neighborhood that takes into, it has a lot of people of different types and so forth in it. And we've been very pleased with that. It makes it a nice place to live, and we'd hate to see Cottage Hill success lead to that changing.
I appreciate the sort of diversity in people that you get here, in the diversity in environment with different types of buildings, old and new. I think the new buildings gain from the old. We don't have many of those yet, but if we're going to ever get the neighborhood together, we're going to require some new building. And I think that when we get that, the neighborhood will be a good urban sort of place to live.
Some other historical districts have formed and have pushed a lot of the lower income people out of those districts. Do you see that happening here anytime in the future, or any threats of it happening?
That's been recognized as a problem in cities that are a lot further along than we are. And this fall in Savannah, there was a conference of inner city neighborhoods that have redeveloped to discuss some of those problems. And there are ways of avoiding it. If you just let the market run by itself, you're going to be faced with them. Prices will go up, and poor people won't be able to afford the houses, or they'll see the opportunity to sell out and make what looks like a large profit, that in the long run it might be better for them to stay around. I think it'd be better for the neighborhood for them to stay around, because that's what urban life's all about, is a diversity of people in places.
After a lot of growing pains, it appears that Cottage Hill has finally become accepted as an integral part of downtown living in the capital city. And if its residents play their cards right, their neighborhood may become a healthy revival of Montgomery's small-town atmosphere, where work, shopping and enjoying life thrive in an urban environment. From Cottage Hill, Bill Weaver reporting for Composite.